good, beautiful beings of light? It's your girl Esther Joy coming at you with another beautiful video. On this channel, we love to talk about love, light, joy, and peace. So if you, my friend, are one of those amazing light beings that are spreading these good vibes to the planet, then hit subscribe and join the Good Vibes Delivery family. Thank you. So today we have a beautiful pick a card reading, and I will see if these ever feel like adding in, you know. So for this pick a card reading, we have our two beautiful options. It's going to be a pick a card reading about self-care, okay? What do you need to know? What steps are you taking as you're taking care of yourself? Self-care is very important. It's about cultivating our own energies, okay? So in this reading, we're really going to be exploring what messages about self-care need to come out for you to hear right now. If you are here, then you know that it is for a reason. Know that you are in the right place, and there's probably a message here for you. So there are two options here. We have our two beautiful cards with messages. We have number 1 and number 2. Number 1 and number 2. Once you have selected your piles, you can look down below for the timestamps. We're going to begin with group number 1. Okay, beautiful group number 1. Here is your beautiful card that I have created. I love creating these, and I think these are the last in this card series. Now, the back of the message is titled Ground Sweet Growth. And Ground Sweet Growth says, the beautiful ground, feet planted in love, hearing the sweet sound of winged beings up above. Earth loves to grow, in me do I know, so I plant my feet strong in my journey of soul, rooted along in the soil of growth. Wow, so you guys are definitely, you're grounded and you're ready to grow. Really beautiful card, very nice. We're going to be doing some tarot just to see what messages want to come out about that. So in terms of self-care, it's great to ground yourself. If you are someone who plants their feet on the ground, then that's great. Continue doing that. If you haven't ever put your bare feet on the ground, I strongly suggest you try it, my friend. It won't hurt you. Just find a nice soft place of soil that you can just rest your feet on and really feel that energy. All right, so let's see any further messages, okay, for you guys. Okay, so we have 3 cards that just hopped out here. And let's look at these cards. Okay, so you guys first have the 6 of Swords. So the 6 of Swords is about journeying. It's about moving your mindset from one place to another. So let's see what you're moving your mindset from, okay? Okay, so the next 2 cards you have are the 5 of Cups and the 5 of Rods. And this is telling us, the 5 of Cups is all about emotionally, things haven't really been going your way. And just like this man, he's kind of looking at those 3 cups and they're spilled, and he's like, kind of mourning that loss. He's forgetting, he is not looking at those 2 beautiful cups right up there that are fine. They're good, okay? And with the 5 of Rods, this could be a conflict. So maybe you have been going through some kind of, I don't want to say fight, but you can see these 5 dudes with the rods. They are kind of confused. They're going around, not really sure who's in control, what's going where, and nothing's getting done. They're just fighting alongside themselves. So what I'm seeing is you guys are feeling a little upset about maybe you were fighting with someone, or in your mind you've been battling through some stuff. But I'm seeing with the 6 of Swords that you are going to be journeying away from that, okay? So 2 5s, 2, and the 6. So yeah, I'm seeing that you guys are progressing along, that, it is going to be, it's not going to be like this forever. Whatever was making you feel unsatisfied, whatever was making you feel upset. Whether it be, maybe you were fighting with someone and, they just left a bitter feeling in your, bitter taste in your mouth. That's okay, I see you're moving away. You're moving your mindset away from that. Dwelling on this thought isn't going to help you. So your self-care is that you're moving away from that. I'm seeing that whatever was kind of getting you down in the dumps, you are moving to something a little bit better. And I'm going to get a clarifier card. Yeah, so 9 of Rods is your back of deck energy. So with that being said, there's no need for you to be on guard anymore, okay? So you're kind of seeing like, hey, this is some petty stuff. I'm not in for it, okay? It's not, with the 5 of Cups, it's not really, you're seeing it as like it's below you, kind of, those cups are below him. And you have 2 cups left in there. You have 2 cups that are still beautiful, full for you to drink. So when you're looking down on this situation, whatever is causing any resistance or feelings like that, remember that you can drop your guard down. You're moving away from that, and that gives you that sense of relief. And take care of yourself. A part of taking care of yourself is taking yourself away, removing yourself from any situations that are honestly just scattering your own energy, okay? And I'm seeing that you're going to be prosperous with whatever you are moving towards. It's going to be good for you. It's going to cause you to feel very secure. It's going to, again, with your card, very grounded. So not only will you be grounded in material things, if that's what you're into, but you'll also be emotionally grounded, okay? So this is an earth sign. Earth signs, they love they love their luxuries in life, but they also are very grounded people. So yeah, and I'm seeing that you guys have all of the signs with these 4 cards. So very beautiful. I have my poetry deck that I was shuffling, and we're gonna see if there are any further messages that would like to come out. Any further messages? Okay, so you guys got Perception, and Perception fell on 5 of Cups. Beautiful. So Perception says, you are not what I see, but what I feel brought to reality. All I need is within me. Inner work changes who I be. Look again, different now. My third, perceiving from my third eyebrow. Climbing up the ladder now. Bird's eye view, I can see what's true, and when I'm done, I will climb down and receive my crown. Beautiful. So this card literally runs so well with your 5 of Cups. He's looking at those 3 of Cups. That's what his perception is seeing, but ultimately he can also look at those 2 of Cups, and I'm seeing that your form of self-care right now, you're turning your attention away from whatever chaos was causing you to feel down, and you are moving away from it. You are changing your perspective. You see that you are an abundant, beautiful human being that doesn't need any of this extra drama, any of this extra resistance from anyone, okay? So you are changing your perception. You're seeing a way around it. You're literally changing your mentality. You're moving your mentality away, and that's a beautiful form of self-care. Okay, so let's see what my little alchemy deck has, what messages, what affirmations, what advice we can get about any self-care tips. Yeah, I'm seeing for you guys, take care of yourself, take care of your energy, right? By moving away from whatever was causing this tension, it's going to help you ultimately just be a more satisfied person. It's going to help you bring down your guard. And, your guard isn't always meant to be up. So you guys got 3 beautiful cards. We will start with this one. Very simple, but very powerful. Makatush Hempas. And Makatush Hempas says, I give myself permission to relax with each breath and raise my vibration with divine ease and grace. I have filled my cup overflowing. I am protected and unconditionally nurtured. So yeah, you guys, you're giving yourself permission to walk away from whatever was causing you to focus on that. You're no longer focusing on whatever was causing all that tension and chaos, right? You are changing your perception. You're giving yourself permission to really just relax and be in your higher power. All right, so the next card you guys have is Magic Third Eye. And again, it runs so well with perception. It says, my eyes see truth, truth sees me now. Releasing light within, releasing my heart's doubt. Flee me now, I seek the light. It breaks me through, unknown dark is bright. What a sight, I am always in the right. So you are literally asking for whatever was not serving you to flee you. And I'm seeing with this Five of Rods, whatever, if it was people that were arguing around you and you just weren't for it, I'm seeing that you're walking away from that, right? Because whatever situation was causing you to feel tense, was causing you to look down and forget about the blessings that were in your life, you're walking away from it because you realize it's not serving you. You know, you're an abundant queen, king, right? You're seeing the truth of the matter. You're seeing that you are walking away, you're shining light on it, and it is dispersing, okay? And the last card you guys have is Pakin. And Pakin says, carry the cancer and disease in my body out to be divinely healed and transmuted into love, light, peace, and loving compassion. It is so, and it spreads. So this card is all about inner transmutation, really cleansing anything that was not serving you. So it can really help you because all energy, you know, it can't be destroyed or created. It can only be changed. So with that being said, you're aware of this. You're changing whatever energies were not serving you, and that's a beautiful form of self-care. Looking for the things that aren't serving you, right? The things that are making you feel not happy. And 5 is all about progression forward. So you guys are definitely progressing forward with that 6 being the next card. Okay, so really beautiful. You guys, like, yes, snip, snip. You know, sometimes it be like that. So we just have some charms for you guys to finish your reading. And so you guys got the car, and it fell with this little beautiful pink charm. It's a light pink charm. So this is all about having clarity in your heart, okay? Knowing what is true in your heart to you. And with the car, this could be literally just driving away from that person. Maybe take a drive if it is like a family matter and there's arguments if you have a car. But yeah, the car is all about driving. It could be driving towards, but I'm seeing you're driving away from whatever was causing this kind of tension within you, any energies like that. So you guys got the wheelbarrow, and the wheelbarrow fell on your perception card. So this is letting me know that it will make the load that you are carrying lighter when you change your perception. And that's a beautiful form of self-care, right? Making things easier for yourself. I'm also hearing for someone, don't procrastinate. That just came out, okay? Don't procrastinate. Make it easier for yourself by breaking it down into smaller pieces. Anyways, so you guys have the zipper, and the zipper is all about bringing two sides together. Okay, so for me, this fell on your perception card as well. I'm seeing that you might be taking someone else's view and another person's view and zipping it together. Maybe that could be for one person. If that's you, great. The zipper is also about, you know, unzipping. So it could be taking one and making it into two again. So you're splitting away from whatever was not serving you. And the last charm you have is the cross, all about resurrection, a journey, so sacrifice. For me, the cross for you is like you're not killing yourself from these people, but you're pretty much, you're not sacrificing, you're cutting off your energy from them, if that makes sense. You are resurrecting yourself because, you know, Jesus died on the cross, right? For you guys, this is all about, you know, you're your own little Jesus. You're moving away from what wasn't serving you. All right? There was a lot of chaos when Jesus was on the cross because people were like, oh my gosh, he died, then he came back to life, and people were like, whoa. Okay, so what I'm seeing is that you guys are leaving. You might be dying to some people in their eyes because, you know, you're just resurrecting yourself in a way that best serves you. My face is turning red now. So yeah, but that is your reading. Beautiful group. Number one, like, you guys, you know, take care of yourselves. Whoever or whatever the situation was that was stressing you out, I see that you're walking away from it because you know your worth, okay? And you shouldn't always have to have your guard up all the time. So with that being said, thank you so much for tuning in. If you liked today's video, then press that like button. If you want more videos like this or have any suggestions, then comment down below. And of course, I'll leave all of my information for personal readings and all of that beautiful jazz. I will leave it all down below. And last but not least, if you liked today's video and you want more, then hit subscribe to stay updated. Join the Good Vibes Delivery family. I would love to have you along. And I will see you in the next video. Bye. All right. Hello, hello, hello. We have group number... Hello. All right, beautiful group number 2. Here's your wonderful card, okay? And this beautiful card is entitled Surrounding Codes. Surrounding Codes says, the love I have brings me a sign, opening up to all I can find. Swirling light connects me still. Let go of all that makes me ill. Ground my sight in creative will, creating what's right in my heart space so still. Wow. So really beautiful card. I'm seeing there's a lot of inner transmutation, and it's all taking place in that heart space. But very beautiful card, especially for self-care. So let's see for you, beautiful group 2, what messages. We're going to use our tarot first to see what messages would like to come out for you guys. And it counts to taking care of yourself, self-care, self-love, all of that beautiful jazz, okay? What messages does group 2 need to hear? Self-care is so important, you know. It's not selfish, it's self-care. You can't take care of other people if you don't take care of yourself first. Okay, so beautiful, beautiful. All right, okay, so back of deck energy is 6 of Cups. I'm just going to show that first. So we know maybe you might be feeling nostalgic. You might be thinking about memories in the past. Wow, a lot of cards fell out. Okay, so let's look at the cards that we have. And that makes a lot of sense, right, with this this card. A lot of the times, those inner emotions that we're feeling in our heart, they came from childhood, and they stayed there long past their stay when we unconsciously were creating reactions. So that might be a part of your self-care, going back and seeing what needs to be let go of now. So I am seeing with the 8 of Cups, he is walking away from something, and this is, for me, is just a confirmation that there might be some inner stuff, some long lost memories that are coming up for you to be, you know, walk away from and finally release. Sometimes we might have unpleasant memories or traumatizing memories that show up from childhood. And at this time, it is so important for us to realize however we react, that is how our body is going to see and perceive all of those energies. So walking away from it, realizing that maybe these aren't serving you how you were feeling, it isn't helping you, and just really letting that go is really going to help you guys. So that's what I'm seeing with the 8 of Cups. Yes, so you guys have the 9 of Swords, so definitely you are feeling, this is like the night before the dawn. So with it being in reverse, this is letting me know that the worst part is over. Once you experienced that like horrible memory, possibly, it's good, you know, just realize you're walking away from it, right? And that is good, okay? Yeah, and it's a progression. We have 8, 9, so you're progressing forward and releasing what needs to be released. So you guys have the King of Cups. Now, with the King of Cups, he is in very emotional, he's very in tune with his emotions. So this lets me know that you guys could definitely be empathic. I think everyone's a little empathic, so maybe you're more on the extreme side. So with that being said, these emotions might catch you off guard because they might be very strong. The King of Cups has a lot of strong emotions. So I'm hearing, please make sure you're grounding yourself. I'm hearing that these memories, if they're coming in the form of memories, or maybe someone's going to say something that will trigger it for you, I'm hearing, this is for you to see how far you have come along. And that is a beautiful form of self-care. Okay, so, all right, let's see what we got here. Okay, so you guys have the Knight of Swords in reverse. So this is letting me know maybe you might be hesitant letting go of this. And that's okay. That is okay. You guys had a lot more cards fall out than the last group, but everything is in divine timing, divine space. This is also happening for divine reasons. So with the Knight of Swords, when it comes to self-care, he generally, in the upright, he's someone that really rushes into battle without a second thought. I'm seeing you guys are thinking about this. Maybe you might be overthinking. With that being said, don't worry. It's good that you are making sure you are evaluating the best choice to make. That's really good. Ultimately, I am seeing that you guys are going to be letting go what does not serve you. It's good in the sense of self-care to make sure that, you are checking yourself to make sure that you're making the right decision. But I'm seeing, ultimately, you could have been worried that you're gonna lose more than gain. With the Seven of Swords, I'm seeing you guys are ultimately, you're gonna be pretty satisfied with the outcome. Now, you might still be thinking about the past still, and that's okay. No one said that you had to cut everything off at once. In this, I'm seeing that your form of self-care might be to go at your own pace. So whether that be completely cutting off all thoughts of whatever memories were traumatizing you or just causing you to feel down, you're walking away from them. Emotionally, you know that it's not really helping you. And I'm seeing, your form of self-care is you're walking away from that. With the Seven of Swords, you might feel like you're backtracking because sometimes it's still coming up, like in this reading. But ultimately, you're going at your own pace. For you, a form of self-care is patience, okay? Not getting frustrated if something doesn't happen immediately. And the last card you have is Death. So with Death, we're kind of seeing like a rebirth. We're kind of seeing an ending of something that wasn't serving you. It's kind of like pruning the trees or the bushes. So you are like going through your memories. You're going through what you might have had near and dear to your heart at this time, and you're kind of reevaluating what it is, how you feel about certain things, and you are reevaluating what used to trigger you. I'm really seeing that you've come a long way. I'm hearing you need to be patient with yourself. Definitely be patient with yourself. I think at this time that might be one of the most kindest things you can do to yourself right now. Just being patient with the pace that you are taking things. A lot of memories can be overwhelming, and we might just be like, I don't want to think about this right now. Why is this coming up? But generally speaking, especially when it's a childhood memory, it's coming up for you to really assess. You made that decision. Generally speaking, as children, we were unconscious to how our mind works, and we weren't aware that how we reacted to this situation is going to ultimately affect how we react to the next situation. So I'm seeing you guys are beginning again. You are starting new, and for you, a beautiful form of self-care is just walking away from what did not serve you, knowing that those emotions and those memories, they came for a reason. It's time for you to start letting them go so you can make space in for the new, beautiful, new more emotionally satisfying, beautiful things to come into your life. So yeah, I'm going to be pulling out some more cards from my poetry deck to see if we can get some further insights for you guys on all of this beautiful jazz. Yeah. And I feel like I'm filming this in the month of March, so if you're watching this in March 2020, I've really heard a lot about inner child work being done. So a lot of old memories are popping up for everyone at this time, and just wanted to let you know you're not alone. You're not the only one. But you guys have these two beautiful cards that have jumped out. We'll look at Examine first, and this beautiful card Examine says, everything under the sun has already been done. So before you begun, know that there are more perspectives than just one. Beautiful. And with the Swords energy being all about the mind, I'm seeing that with this card, this beautiful card, you are aware that there are more perspectives than just one. You know that things have happened to many people, as I said. You're not the only one that is going through this, I want to say mental cleanse, where you're stepping into your heart space and really clearing out old energies that have been there since childhood, or just for, a very long time. So, examine what's really at the root of the matter, whatever is making you feel down, and know that it is passing. You are walking away from it, and that is one of the most beautiful forms of self-care. You are releasing it, okay? And the next card you have, this beautiful growth card, says, was not born ripe, anger, broken still, yet I dropped the seed of pure born will. To act upon it intuitively, trust my heart more than I see, healing more than me, growing branches, 1, 2, 3. Time I wait patiently, love is watching over me. What'd I say, guys? Did I not mention patience is one of the best things you can do for yourself as a form of self-care? Being patient with yourself. I'm seeing that you guys are growing, and this can be a significantly large growth for you. For this growth to happen, though, you gotta let go. You gotta jump to the next dot and the next one and the next one to get there. And I think at this time you're really being prompted to let go of any old memories that maybe were causing you to hesitate or feel like you would just lose more than gain. I'm seeing that, kind of let it go. You are being, you are growing, and this is a part of growth. It's okay to be nervous. Just be patient with yourself, and it will, this growth will happen faster than you think. Yeah, but very beautiful, really beautiful. If you're angry at anyone, I'm just getting this message. If you are angry at anyone, this can be a very big, even in childhood, there's a lot of memories. Kids get angry, but there's no real way for them to express that anger. Often we don't really take children's emotions that seriously, unfortunately. So maybe this could be anger at, I'm seeing a relative, ancestors, it could be your parents, whoever it is, whoever you were angry at. I'm seeing that, let it go, walk away from it, forgive, and let it live somewhere else, okay? Not in your heart, though. Not in your heart. So I have my beautiful alchemy deck, and we're gonna just get some further advice, further messages for you guys. Yeah, this is beautiful. I feel like in self-care they talk a lot about, what to do with your physical body to make you feel good, but if you're not mentally feeling good, then all of that is not going to help you. Sometimes it's really about just sitting with yourself and actually evaluating why you feel the way you do so that you can kind of let it come to a peaceful end. So, okay, so we got one card. I'm going to see if we got any more cards for our beautiful group 2 that wish to come out. Any more cards? Oh, snap. Okay. All right. Beautiful. Okay. So you guys, first card that flipped is Fire's Fall. And Fire's Fall says, the green lush air gives me the thrills. Water comes down and feeds the earth's skills, quenches my lust and burning desire, is watered with trust and quenches the fire. So, with me, I'm seeing this kind of almost in the terms if you are angry, someone is coming down and you get really heated. I'm seeing that someone or yourself is coming down and just watering that with trust, and it's watering that and allowing you to grow. Yeah, so, you know, if you were hurt in any way, I'm seeing that at this time, the best form of self-care, you know, being patient with yourself, trusting in yourself. Really, that's what being in this aspect, being patient with yourself, is just about trust. It's about trusting yourself, knowing that you are on the right path, knowing that you are taking the right steps in what you are doing, you know? So water yourself with that beautiful trust, with that beautiful love. So the next card you guys have is Woven Words. And Woven Words says, these words mingle together with you and I. We greet each other with a sigh, greet the brokenhearted with a goodbye, as you wish them well as they're passing by. So this card is all about realizing the power of words might have. Someone might have certain power of words, they might be using certain words, but you are walking away from that, okay? Greet the brokenhearted with a goodbye. You are not going to be in that energy anymore. You're not going to be the brokenhearted person anymore. You are wishing them well, but they're passing by. That is no longer the energy that you're in, so you're walking away from that. And that's a beautiful form of self-care, right? Sometimes, like, I know me personally, I used to be like the biggest pity partier, but that was only hurting me. So when I learned to walk away from that, I helped myself more than I helped anyone else. And yeah, so this is Crows Go. The crow grows. The old soul goes to where the plant grows. Spying and flying around are the crows that circle the field where nobody knows. Down rooted in earth, the tree of life grows. So this is another beautiful heart chakra card, all about our ancestors watching over us, watching our growth happening, knowing that, you know, your ancestors are watching you, and they're proud of your growth, okay? You might be processing things that have been in your family chain for a millennia, okay? So with that being said, when these emotions, these memories, or however they are manifesting in your life or appearing, know that, you know, keep yourself grounded. Know that this is happening. Your ancestors are cheering you on. And, yeah, you are growing. You are growing. This is a part of the growth journey, okay? So, very beautiful energy, group number 2. Let us see what charms we have for group number 2. What charms for group number 2? Okay, thank you. I'm going to look at your charms and we'll see what we got. Okay, yay. All right, so we have our root chakra little charm. So our root chakra charm reminds us to ground ourselves, just as this card says, down rooted in earth, the tree of life grows. You need to make sure you're just grounding yourself, knowing that you're on the right path. If you can stand strong in whatever you are doing, give yourself that confidence, give yourself that patience. We don't get angry at trees for growing slowly, okay? We just know that's how it is. Same with humans, okay? There's no need to rush anything. You are exactly where you should be. You guys have the zipper, which loves to come out in readings, and this can talk about, I'm seeing, going away. So for me, I'm seeing that you guys are taking two things, you're making it into one. You could be taking two different ideas and bringing them together. Again, with examine, this fell on examine, talking all about there are more perspectives than just one. You might be taking two perspectives and bringing them together. Take that as you will. Okay, so you have the empty heart. And the empty heart is, it could talk about feeling empty inside. This could be because I like to call this the everlasting hole in our heart that can only be filled by source. And we are the only ones that can open this heart to source energy. So what I'm seeing with you guys is that as you are growing, that everlasting heart connection with source is also growing. So if you were feeling a little empty inside, that is okay. Source wants you to know that you have the ability to open this hole for it to be filled with source light energy to help you in your journey, okay? And when that happens, old memories might show up, and that's a good sign. That means you're making space for this energy to come in, and so you can create happier, more beautiful, more satisfying memories and emotions. Okay, with the little wishbone, I'm seeing a wish being granted. Take that as you will. Whenever the wishbone comes out, it's just, talking about a wish being granted. It's also a bone, so it could also be talking about, dead people, relatives. You have death, so it could be talking about the death. You could also be getting over a grief. I'm just getting that, and a form of self-care is being patient with yourself. So, yeah, patience, you are growing. You guys have the moon, and the moon is all about dreams and the subconscious. So with this beautiful moon, I'm getting that, you might be exploring your subconscious more. And that is a part of going deep into your subconscious, is uprooting all of those old memories that were implanted years ago when you were not conscious to how you were creating those neural pathways. So beautiful. You guys have the little diamond. And this diamond talks all about the pressures in our life helping shape us and form us into the diamond that we are. So whatever is going on, know that this is a part of the pressuring journey. If you feel like a little stressed, be patient with yourself and know that you are just transforming into the beautiful, valuable, priceless diamond that you are through your life experiences, okay? So keep that in mind. And you guys got this little dice here, and it has like a little smiley face. So I'm getting that, be confident in whatever decisions you are making. Stand fast in them, and yeah, you'll be happy, you'll be good. So my beautiful group number 2, that is your reading. If you like this reading, if it resonated with you, then press that like button, comment down below. I'd love to know what parts resonated with you. And of course, I will, if you want a personal reading, I'll leave all the information down below. It was an honor doing your readings. Take care of yourselves, be patient with yourself, and don't get angry at yourself, okay? I love you all so much. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button to stay updated. I post daily, and I would love for you to join the Good Vibes Delivery family. I will see you in the next video, beautiful group number 2, and I love you.